on standby.
Lose legal. Cue logo, please.
Start of game activation is live and ready. We are on!
America strongly suggests using rye whiskey instead of bourbon and stirring the cocktail rather than shaking it to prevent creating a displeasing foam on top.
You work hard for your money. At Davidson Bank, we believe your bank should work hard for your money too. That's why we specialize in turning ordinary, middle-class people.
All right, we're looking at 4 players. 4 players.
This is 30 seconds, folks.
Well, hell. No? Great. I've got some rights, contestants.
We're almost at go. 10 seconds.
Best of luck.
Let's check the barn door.
6, 5,
Go to black.
4, 3.
They're not dolls!
Hey, Cookie here. I believe Cool Runnings is the finest movie ever made about a Jamaican bobsled team. 4 players. Gee, that's practically enough to have a key party. You all take care of those screws now. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Fatmouth Fascist Fish, the animatronic fish that's sweeping the nation. He sings, he moves, he hates democracy. Fatmouth Fascist Fish.
So why not get started? First question, architecture. I'm having a beer party this weekend. It's just like other parties except with beer. Suppose I fashion an archway of different beer cases. Where should I put the keystone? Bottom middle case, bottom right case, top middle case, or bottom left case? Player 3. Look, people are going to be tripping all over the place if there's a case of beer in the bottom middle of my archway. Players 1, 2, and 4. The keystone is the apex of the arch, locking the other pieces in position. I also plan to fashion a decorative harp out of cases of harp. May I introduce... In the beginning, there was candy. Which of these candy names best describes a supernova? Ring Pop, Starburst, Milky Way, or Airhead? Alright, player 2, let me know. Player 3, you're getting screwed. You got 5 seconds. When a star explodes, it's called a supernova. And it may leave behind a red dwarf, which is awesome because red is my favorite flavor. Hate to break the news to you, player 2. Coming up next, J.Lo. If you have a JPEG of J.Lo and it's of a place on J.Lo's body that matches what the J in JPEG stands for, what do you have a digital picture of? Jennifer Lopez's junk, Jennifer Lopez's jaw, Jennifer Lopez's joint, or Jennifer Lopez's jacket? JPEG, the most common of digital photograph formats, stands for Joint Photographic Experts Group. So you'd have a picture of her joints, perhaps a sexy knuckle or a hot elbow. Of course, a single photograph isn't what you want. What you want is a nice 2-hour moving picture such as Gigli or Monster-in-Law. Yeah, that's what you want. Try this on for size. Toys R. Kelly, and it's a dis or dat. Player 2. I want you to play this dis or dat since you're behind at the moment. I'm going to read off 7 things. For each one, tell me if it's the name of an R. Kelly album or a toy you'd find at Toys R Us. If it's an R. Kelly album, press left on your plus control pad. If it's a toy from Toys R Us, press right on your plus control pad. Each one right will be $300, which buys a lot of action figures. But get one wrong and $300 are out. The rest of you should still keep your eyes open. Make your selections before player 2, because if player 2 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the winnings. And you've got 30 seconds to toy around. Okay, let's move. Chocolate Factory. Marshmallow Blaster. Water Pop Blaster. 12 Play. Rockstar Bounce House. Double Up. Rock and Roll Girls. On the one hand, you could say you did close enough to getting them all right. On the other hand, wasn't close enough R. Kelly's legal defense? I heard Toys R Us was going to sell an R. Kelly action figure. It's the only action figure that can't get within a 20-mile radius of children.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Why not try the Primordial Bread Bowl? If Panera honored the prehistoric supercontinent that consisted of all the continents smushed together with a sandwich that smushed all of Panera's sandwiches together, what would it be called? Panera's Pancetta Panini, Panera's Panacea Panini, Panera's Pandora Panini, or Panera's Pangaea Panini? Pangaea is the landmass that before continental drift was comprised of all the major continents. And like the Pangaea, once it's in your stomach, it splits apart and rapidly drifts toward your South Pole. That brings a close to round one. And player 2 is in the lead, but that could change in a heartbeat. Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. And don't forget, our wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Alright, you ready? Too bad. Let's try ShamWow! I assume you've seen those commercials for the slap chop and the ShamWow. Say you have a horrible kitchen accident and kill someone with a slap chop. If one ShamWow soaks up 25 ounces of liquid as advertised and your victim has 11 pints of blood, how many ShamWows will you need? 8 ShamWows, 18 ShamWows, 28 ShamWows, or 38? Player 3, who gets your screw? Oh, you're screwed, player 1. You got 5 seconds. Watch how much of your cash I can soak up with this ShamWow. Mighty fine screwing, player 3. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Players 3 and 4. 28? Doesn't take 28. This thing was made in Germany. They only make good stuff in Germany. Player 2. There are 16 ounces in a pint, thus the math comes out to about 7.04 ShamWows to do the job. So to play it safe, you'd want to use 8. Now to get rid of the body, you're going to want to go with the Ronco 5-tray electric food dehydrator and beef jerky maker.
Question 7!
Open wide for Enfuego. Anybody who knows me knows I enjoy 3 things: waffles, children's toys, and spaghetti sauce. Not necessarily in that order. And speaking of order,
it's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question!
And because this one's a little tougher, I'm giving out a $1,000 bonus to anybody who gets it right. Put these products in chronological order based on the year they were first introduced. Lego, Prego, Eggo, Eggo, Lego, Prego, Prego, Lego, Eggo, or Lego, Eggo. Player 1, who do you want to screw? Believe it, player 3, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to answer. Legos were invented in the early 1930s and hit the market in 1949. Eggo waffles were the first frozen waffles, and they were invented in 1953. And Prego pasta sauce came way later in 1981. But if I had to pick just one, I'd pick the waffles, because you could theoretically build a toy spaceship out of waffles. And waffles taste pretty good on spaghetti. Well, player 1, looks like your plan backfired.
Lord and chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry hate.
Here's a good one. Don't eat the brown aspic. Which of these jam bands is singing a song about jam? Moe's singing My Mashed Fruit, Pulp and All. Widespread Panic singing I'll Heat You to a Paste. The Grateful Dead singing Fruit Juice, Gel of Love. Or Fish singing You're Bitter. Ready for this? Jam is made of fruits mashed whole, whereas jelly is made of fruit juice. Marmalade is often bitter, and Jell-O jigglers jiggle. So why is it when you're hanging outside a Moe concert, all you can find to eat is a sandwich made of organic mushrooms, hemp, and 7-grain bread? That was a fishy answer. So here's something fishy in return. Your very own fat-mouth fascist fish from the annoying animatronic fish company. Because if you hang it up on a wall, it should talk. Today's wrong answer of the game is worth a whopping $8,000. Enjoy.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, I'm not nice.
Next up, the Fast and the Gaseous. What would Vin Diesel have to do if he wanted to change his name to Vin Unleaded Gasoline? Beef himself up to become heavier and oilier? Become more refined as an actor? Put more energy into his work? Or stop You got it, Player 4. Pick someone to screw. Player 2, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds. Gasoline goes through more of a refining process than diesel fuel. You can't refine Vin Diesel. He's too tough and reckless to tame. Just like me. Oops, my rose hip tea is ready. I told you this was gonna happen, Player 4.
Hold me, never let me go. And my dream questions.
Take a good look at Caribbean blue humor. What's the capital city of the Turks and Caicos Islands? Petersor, Dickhurt City, Peckersting, or Cockburn Town? Time's a-wasting. Players 3 and 4. Huh? Players 1 and 2. This is gonna be painful. Here's where the money is. Yep, Cockburn Town is the capital of the sunny Caribbean islands of Turks and Caicos. So if you go, make sure you take plenty of ointment. Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press your A button. $4,000 for a right answer, but say goodbye to $4,000 if you're wrong. And most importantly, remember the clue. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Ante up. I've got antes in my panties. No wait, that's gross. Good luck. Player 2, take a bow. Now sit the hell down. It wasn't that great of a win. You're embarrassing yourself. Besides,
You don't know Jack!
Good game, everyone. Donnie, what's next?
Hey, keep me appraised if you guys wish to go into extra innards.
Your kids never cleaning up after themselves? The windows need a wipe down. Muddy footprints all over the floor? Then try Master Spotless's Candy Spray. Simply apply a thin film on the offending surface and presto, your children will be literally licking your home clean.
Yummy! My kitchen was covered in dog hair and garbage, but not after I coated the tile in Master Spotless's Candy Spray. Little Olive has never been so good at chores.
I love carpet.
Master Spotless's Candy Spray also works on picky eaters who won't touch their vegetables. Buy it now. Available in bubblegum, chocolate bubblegum, and sugar.
Ow!
What's wrong, baby?
Your bee-beard. It's too unruly. I don't love you anymore.
No! What do I do?
Biz, get a Buzzkill beard trimmer, bozo.
Huh?
Biz, get the Buzzkill beard trimmer and shave or trim your bee beard for the utmost comfort for you and your lady. You can have bee mutton chops, a bee handlebar mustache, or a bee soul patch.
Hey, your bee-beard looks great. I love you again.
Thanks, Buzzkill.
Who makes you look sharp without the sting? Buzz does.
Also available, Hive Diver Bikini Wax. Later tonight on the season premiere of Hoofs of Love. 18 women living in a house competing for the love of one famous horse.
Oh my god, he was in that movie Hidalgo? He was the one that wasn't Viggo Mortensen.
Who's up for body shots?
But it's not just fun and games because all's fair in love and horse.
Most of these women are here to drink and be on TV. But for me, it's real. I'm falling in love with that horse.
Sorry, I am not here to make friends. I am here to a horse.
And it's all part of one horse's crazy journey to find love in LA.
I'm afraid there's only one saddle left. Will it go to Tamara or Nikki?
Oh my gosh, pick me, pick me, pick me. Oh, let it be me. Don't say nay.
That bitch better get off my horse.
It's time for an all-new season of Hoofs of Love. This horse is not just back, he's bareback.
I like your hoodie. Where'd you get it?
PacSun.
Oh, where's there a PacSun?
I don't know. My mom drove me.
This exchange has been brought to you by the Council for Overheard Doing Conversations.
Hey everybody, this is Mike Builder, General Manager of Jellyvision Games, the makers of You Don't Know Jack. We're hard at work here on the floor of the Jellyvision Game Design Workshop, coming up with great games that you'll be playing in the years to come. So keep your eyes peeled for some of our upcoming products, like Angry Yoga, Vampires vs. Show Dogs, Wacky Okie, What's That Smell?, Newscaster, Tax Preparation 3D, Space Farts, Enough About You, and Tween Fighter. We're also working on lots of casual games that are fun for the whole family. Puppy Bucket, Everybody Help Grandma, Jarts, Awkward Confessions, and so much more. So if you love fun and fart noises, clear some room on your game shelf for the Jellyvision games of the future.
Next time on the Laugh Factory Radio Stand-Up Special, it's visual comedian Rich Coolidge.
You ever walk into a restaurant and the waiter looks at you like this? And you go like this? I told my mom I was single, and she handed me this. Look at it! If I ever own a poster shop, this is what I'm going to sell. Hoochie Mama!
That's next time on the Laugh Factory Radio Stand-Up Special.
We need it bad. Okay, sweethearts, here's a candy bar from the supermarket.
That's not gonna cut it, Mommy!
Hey kids,
Kidney transplant you're waiting for.